Welcome to my concluding guide to Grange Park Golf Club. The 13th hole is a great par 5 measuring 504 yards and provides a great vista when you stood on the tee. There is out of bounds on the left, which has found many a wayward drive over the years, mine included. Avoid the bunkers on the left, which come into play at 260 yards, and the pond on the right. Plus the short hitters will need to ensure they clear the ditch at 165 yards. Found the fairway. Once you've safely negotiated your tee shot, you may be tempted to go for the green in 2. The cross fairway bunkers will need to be cleared, which are 100 yards from the front of the green. There is also another bunker 50 yards short of the green on the left hand side. If you miss the green, you will have to contend with banks on each side and possibly bring the ditch on the left into play. A nice birdie after my good fortune. The 14th hole is a great par 3 measuring 186 yards. The green is raised slightly higher than the teeing area and you will need to avoid the bunkers guarding the front. An extra club may be required, but don't go longer than the ridge at the back of the green at 195 yards, as you are likely to find a water hazard beyond the hole. That is dreadful. The 15th hole is the last of the par 5s, measuring at 492 yards, but plays longer as it meanders its way uphill and to the right. I've missed the fairway right. I've got 235 yards into the green, uphill and into a breeze. I'm just going to lay up short, avoiding the fairway bunker on the right hand side, which is 85 yards short of the green. It is a difficult approach into this hole, especially when the flag is on the top level of the 2-tier Mackenzie green. There are deep bunkers at the front, out of bounds at the left and a raised pathway to the back. I haven't made it to the top tier, difficult putt coming up. A good 2-putt. The 16th hole is the last of the par 3s and measures 160 yards. It is a great little par 3, but the green is well protected with recently renovated bunkers and out of bounds at the back at 170 yards. Miss the green left and you will have a tricky chip back onto the green. Nearly. The 17th hole is a 90-degree dogleg left measuring 349 yards. Your initial tee shot is blind over the mound. Aim for the fairway marker post you see in the distance, or slightly left if you want to make your next shot into the green shorter, but don't be too greedy as there is out of bounds. A tee shot of 185 yards is required to make the fairway, but go 220 yards and you'll most probably go too far and make the semi-rough on the far side. The shorter hitters can aim right to the mound, but this will leave a much longer shot into the green. The green is relatively new and is much larger than the rest of the greens on the course. The putting surface can usually be firmer, and if the pin is placed on the front, you may need to land short and let the ball run down to the hole. Don't forget to ring the bell. On to the final hole. The 18th hole, measuring 362 yards, is a knee-jerking short par 4, especially if you have a good score going. Out of bounds all down the left side, which is all too ready to accept a wayward tee shot. The right side of the fairway has two bunkers at 190 and 235 yards respectively. Be careful with your approach shot as there is out of bounds and the club car park just beyond the green. Chance of a birdie on the last hole. No birdies to finish with. That concludes my guide to Grange Park Golf Club. I hope you found that enjoyable. A big thank you to the green staff for preparing the course in such a magnificent way. Thanks for watching.